Here's a word that breaks every beginner. Look at 一日. If it's the first of the month, you say ついたち. But if you mean a single day, the same kanji is 一日. Two characters, two completely different sounds. And that's not some rare exception you can skip. It's a clue. Japanese time words run on two different number systems at once, and the moment you can tell them apart, the whole calendar stops being a pile of things to memorize and becomes something you can predict. So in the next few minutes, I'll walk you through all of it, and by the end, you'll know exactly why 一日 reads two ways. Start with the master key. Japanese has two separate sets of numbers running side by side. The first came from Chinese, 1, 2, 3, the workhorses. They build almost every counter you'll ever use. The second is the old native count, 1, 2, 3, surviving in a few fossilized forms. Here's what matters. Most time words use the Chinese numbers, so they're regular and predictable. The months, the hours, the minutes, the seconds, every date from the 11th on, all Chinese. The native numbers hide in just one place, the dates from the 2nd to the 10th, plus a couple of stragglers. That one split is the whole story. The Chinese stuff you can almost guess. The native dates are the short list you learn. Keep that map in your head and let's fill it in. Warm up with the easiest set, the days of the week. Every one ends in yobi, and yo means a shining body in the sky, a luminary. So a weekday is a planet plus the word for day, and the planets aren't random. Monday is getsuyobi, the moon. Tuesday, kayobi, fire, which is Mars. Wednesday, suiyobi, water, Mercury. Thursday, mokuyobi, wood, Jupiter. Friday, kinyobi, gold, Venus. Saturday, doyobi, Earth, Saturn. Sunday, nichiyobi, the sun. That's the old Chinese 7 luminaries, and it reached Japan over 1,000 years ago through Buddhist astrology linked to the monk Kukai. To ask what day it is, you say nanyobi. Learn those 7 kanji once: moon, fire, water, wood, gold, earth, sun, and the whole week falls into place. Now the months where the system pays off. A month is just a Chinese number plus gatsu. 1 is ichigatsu, 2 nigatsu, on to 12. But 3 set a trap you'll see again and again. April isn't yongatsu, it's shigatsu, the shi reading. July is shichigatsu, the shichi reading, not nana. September is kugatsu, ku, not q. 4, 7, 9. Circle those. They keep playing this game. And watch one more thing. Shigatsu is the month of April, but 4 months long, a duration switches to kagetsu, and 4 goes back to yon kagetsu. That little ka you sometimes see written small isn't pronounced ke. The whole counter is just kagetsu. Same digit, 4, read one way for the calendar and another way for a span of time. Telling the time works the same way, same fingerprints. An hour is a Chinese number plus ji. And look who shows up again. 4 o'clock is yoji, the yo reading, a third one just for the clock. 7 is shichiji, shichi. 9 is kuji, ku. Same 3 troublemakers, different costumes. For the halves of the day, gozen is AM, gogo is PM, and hun after the hour means half past, so 4:30 is yoji han. Minutes get musical. A minute is a number plus fun, but fun flips between fun and pun to roll off the tongue. 1 minute is ippun, 3 sampun, 6 doppun. Those snap to pun. 2 is nihun, 5 gohun, 9 kyuhun. Those stay soft, fun. Seconds mercifully never change, always byo. And one last gift, there's no special word for quarter past. 15 minutes is literally 15分. Only half past gets its own word. Now the part everyone dreads, the days of the month. But remember the map. From the 11th on, it's all regular. The 15th is 15 日. The 25th, 25日. Just a Chinese number plus nichi. So the scary reputation is really one short list at the start. The 2nd through the 10th use the old native count plus the suffix ka. 2 is 2日, 3 3日, 4 4日, 5 5日, 6 6日, 7 7日, 8 8日, 9 9日, 10 10日. And here's the trick that makes them stick. Those are just the native object counters, 2つ, 3つ, 4つ, with their tails swapped for ka. Learn how you count objects and you've learned the dates for free. 2 oddballs remain. The 20th isn't 20日, it's 20日, its own native form. And the first, of course, is ついたち, the mystery I promised to solve. Before I solve the ついたちriddle, stay with me, it's coming. Grab the words you'll say every day. Today is 今日. Tomorrow, 明日. Yesterday, 昨日. The day after tomorrow, 明後日. The day before yesterday, おととい. For weeks, months, and years, there's a neat grid. Sen for last, kon for this, dai for next. Last week, this week, next week. 先週, 今週, 来週. Swap in tsuki for months, toshi for years, though the year row goes rogue with kyonen for last year and kotoshi for this one. 2 things keep you from sounding like a textbook. First, register. In the news, 明日 becomes 明日 and 昨日 becomes 昨日. Same kanji dressed up. Second, the mistake almost everyone makes. Clock times and dates take the particle ni. 7時に, you get up at 7. But words like 今日 and 明日 stand on their own. Never say 明日に. Just 明日, and you're already right. Now, the pattern hiding under it all. Watch the number 4 travel across the calendar. In April, it's 4月. On the clock, it becomes 4時. As a date, 4日. For a span of months, it flips to 4ヶ月. 1 digit, 4 faces. And 7 and 9 play the same game. No rule picks the reading for you. Each pairing is a fixed expression you meet and remember. That's the real lesson. Japanese time isn't irregular, it's layered. Native count under Chinese count. And once you hear which layer you're on, you always know which sound to make. Which finally cracks our opening puzzle. Why does ichinichi read ついたち for the first of the month? Because it isn't 1 plus day at all. It comes from 月立ち, the moon standing up. In the old lunar calendar, the new moon was the day the month began, and 月立ち wore down over centuries into ついたち. So ichinichi, plain 1 day, was never in the running. The date was always the moon rising. Learn the time words this way, not as a list, but as 2 systems and 3 trap numbers, and a whole corner of Japanese clicks into place. And the next step is counters. The same 2 systems return the moment you count people and objects. Thanks for watching all the way through. If this clicked for you, amenokori. The #1 app for learning Japanese in context is free right now on the Apple App Store and Google Play.